Today is July 31st, 1997. I'm conducting an interview with Mike Hershkovits. My name is Jusy. This interview is being conducted in Brooklyn, New York, in the United States of America, in English and in Yiddish. This is a slate correction. This interview will be conducted in English and in Yiddish. Today is July 31st, 1997. This is the testimony of Mike Hershkovits. My name is Jusy. This interview is being conducted in Brooklyn, New York, in the United States of America. It will be conducted in English and in Yiddish. Hello. Please tell us your name.
Mike Hershkovits.
Could you spell your last name for us, please?
The last name to spell Herkovits.
And when were you born?
I born in 29 of June 1922.
Where were you born?
I born in a little town in Transylvania, Romanesht.
What was that near? Near where was that?
It's about a little will near a little city, Ilandamare.
And what did your father do for a living?
My father has a workshop. He worked Schmidt, I would say in English. I don't know how you call it in English. Schmidt.
Do you mean a blacksmith?
Yes.
And what did your mother do?
My mother was a tailoring, a woman tailor. She made clothes for a woman from all of the area there.
Did she do that at home or did she do that in the store?
No, she worked home. We have a private house. She worked home.
What was your father's first name?
My father's first name was Abraham. We call him Adolf, in Yiddish, Abraham.
And what was your mother's name?
My mother's name is in Yiddish, Rachel, and then she call her Rosalia.
When were you born?
The mother?
You.
I born in Romanesht.
When?
In 29 of June, 1922.
How old are you now?
I'm now 75-year old.
Tell us about your father when you were a little boy.
When I was a little boy, my father learned with me in the evening Yiddish from the Torah, because we don't have either there in the little town. In the evening he learned with me Chumash and to daven. By 6 years old I started to go in the school, in the public school. And when I was 7 years old, he took me in the city where my father has relatives, a brother and 3 sisters, and I started there to learn in public school in the yeshiva.
Which city was that?
That was in a city, Hershkovits.
And where did you stay when he took you there?
Where?
Did you go home every day?
No, just 2 times a year, for Passover and for Rosh Hashanah.
So where did you stay? Who did you live with?
I lived there with Ann, my father's sister.
Did you have any older sisters and brothers?
Yes.
Who were your sisters and brothers?
My older sister was Pearl Hershkovits. She born in 1916 in Romanesht. My second sister was Jenny. She born in 1920 in Romanesht. After this I come. I'm the 3rd child in the family. After me, I have a sister. She's Rivka. She born in 1926 in Romanești. After this, I have a little brother. He's born in 1936. His name was Meir Maximilian. 3 years later, I have another little brother. He's born in 1940. Yeah, 1940. His name was Joseph.
And what happened to your brothers and sisters?
My whole family was taken to Auschwitz.
What do you remember about your mother?
Oh.
Your mother. What do you remember about her?
What I remember she go to Auschwitz with 2 little boys and 2 big sisters. She go with 4 children. The older sister was married in another city far away from home. And she go with the 4 children. I was with the Hungarian in the army.
I'd like to know about when you were a little boy. What was your home like?
Yiddish.
You spoke Yiddish at home?
In the home we talk Yiddish and outside Romanish.
What did your mother look like?
Yiddish.
How did she dress?
Oh, how she look, how she dress. She was a middle woman, and she dressed nice. She was half blonde and half brown, a very nice woman. That's all I know of.
Was the family religious?
Yes.
What did your father look like?
My father was a tall guy like me in a Hampson. A Hampson man, tall like me.
Can you remember Shabbos at home?
Yes. Shabbos at home in the morning, I met my father, we go in shul. The shul was a little far away from home. But my father wanted to go because over there is not too many Jews in the area, and we want to have minyan. We are going in shul. Lunchtime we come home, we eat lunch. And I go to play. My father like them. And my father learn, and I take a book and learn.
How far was the shul from your house?
This was by 5 kilometers. But not that so close to the house.
How many Jewish families were there in Romanești?
Just my father, 1.
How did that happen?
This happened, was all of the area there, in every town was 1 Jewish or 2. But where we have the shul, we go to Minyan, was a bigger town, and they have there 3 big families, have more members in the families. Over there was the shul in a room on the house, and we make Minyan there. It's a far away to go to Minyan.
Was there a rabbi there?
Yeah, not especially a rabbi. He was a Baltwiller. His name was Steinmetz Nathan. And he prayed very nice. In the holidays, he was like a rabbi, but he was a Baltwiller. He have a nice watch, and we enjoy it.
Did you have any friends in Romanești?
Friends I have. I can't say I don't have. I have, but all the Romanian, Christ. I was a single Jewish boy there.
How did they treat you?
Huh?
How did they treat you?
And how we talk.
How did you get along with your friends?
Oh, I was there and visit by 2 times after years. And sometime I have one friend that I read him letters. He read me letters.
When you went to Romanesh to go to school, who were your classmates in the public school?
In Romanian, I go just 1 year in the public school, because after this I go in the city. I have to learn in the yeshiva also. 1 year was the teacher was Nushvaleanu, Mihail Nushvaleanu was his name, a Romanian. I was a very nice guy. But just 1 year I go there in school.
And what was the cheder like? The cheder, what was it like? What did you learn in cheder?
Cheder? When I go in cheder, I know already to pray. My father led me in the evenings home. I start the Chumash, Rashi, and a little later Gemara. After 2-3 years, I learned Gemara also. I was already a bigger boy.
Did you have many friends?
From cheder, I don't think so I have yet.
And
Maybe in Israel somebody.
Did you have many friends when you were little?
Yeah, I have friends.
Did you have friends in the public school?
From the public school, I don't have it. I have them, but I don't know from here.
I don't mean today. I mean when you were a little boy.
Yeah, I have friends, yeah.
And how did you get along with the children who weren't Jewish?
Good. Very good.
There were no problems?
No, we have there in the city, in the school, 3 nations. Jewish, Romanian, and Hungarian. And over there, I learned to talk Hungarian from the children. We play together in the recreation, and I learned Hungarian also. I learned to talk Hungarian.
Did you ever help your father in his business?
Yeah, later on when I was a bigger boy.
Until what class did you go to school? Till what age did you stay in school?
7. I start by the 6th year. 1 grade I make in my home, in Romanish. And by the 7th year I start in the city there. The 2nd grade I was already in the yeshiva. So I learned 6 year in the public school there, and 1 is 7 in the yeshiva, and there I stopped. When I was bar mitzvah, 13-year-old, my parents gave me to learn my profession. And they gave me in the capital city, Dish, by some relative of mine, brother-in-law, and he gave me there to the bakery to learn bakery.
You used to go home for Yontif.
Home, I don't go just by the holidays and Passover.
What was Passover like? What do you remember about Pesach at home?
What I remember, what every child remember. The Seder, the wine, and the koises, and the matzahs, and the mura, and everything, what everybody remember.
Did you have any guests at your Seder?
Sometime.
Who used to come?
It's come from far away, by 40, 50 kilometers from the family, somebody. A niece for my mother or for my father come sometime, but not too often, because it's very, in a little town. So no children there, no society for Jewish children, they don't come. But sometime.
What was your bar mitzvah like?
My bar mitzvah was chikas, with a seder chikas. They don't make a big, I don't know what, make a part in SHOAH Yiddish after the line. I say the Haftarah and that's all. You don't make parties like here, like in the United States.
Did you have a telephone at home?
No.
Did the family read newspapers?
Sometimes I see a newspaper there for my father.
Was there anti-Semitism at home?
Entertainment?
Anti-Semitism.
I, I don't understand it.
Was there anti-Semitism against the Jews? Gewesen Antisemitism?
Oh. This was all the time. Everywhere and all the time. You get sometimes somebody from the good people, you have anti-Semite also.
Do you remember any specific things?
Yeah, I remember.
Could you tell us?
I was a single Jewish boy then in town, and I like to go to play with children. Children need children to play. And I was a Jewish boy, and sometimes one from the boys say, look, the Jews start to fight, but I was a strong boy. I never get back, and he respect me because I was strong, and I fight him back.
Did you get into a lot of fights?
Sometimes.
Can you remember any?
No, I don't remember.
When you finished school, you studied to be a baker.
Yeah,
And did you go to work as a baker?
yeah, but not long time. I started with 13 years in the bakery. I work a year and a half. I get sick, and the doctor sent me home for a half a year for 6 months vacation. My lung was stuck the pipe with flour, and the doctor sent me home to stop to work. And I go home to my town, say to sleep outside with the sheep in the field. In the night time, and to drink a lot of milk in the sheep to wash the link. And after a couple of months, I get better. But the doctor tell me if I have a opportunity in my life, not to work so much bakery, to look for something else. So in the life, you know, it's not so easy. I work, and sometimes I work something else. When I get already, I don't go back in the bakery there where I learn. I have a sister in a large city near Bucharest, near the capital city.
What was the name of that city?
Ploiești. That's the Romanian refineries, there, the oil. So I go in this city, my sister looked me for a job, and I find a job at a warehouse from cheese, feta cheese we bring from Bessarabia in big barrels, in dry fruit, dry plums, in eggs, but a big warehouse. And I worked there. The bosses were Jewish people. I was a 16-year-old boy. He gave me a job. I was strong and I worked there by a year and a half. After that came a law, anti-Semitic law. Just 6% Jewish you can take one an employer. So I was the single Jewish boy there. He gave me the way I have to leave. He paid me a month before, and I leave. So I go to the capital city, to Bucharest. I have some friends there. And I go there in a short time. In a couple of weeks, I find a job, but in the bakery again. I have no choice. And I go to a factory that are big. In Bucharest were two big bread factories. One was Herdan, and one was Autogadiel. Herdan was a Jewish, the boss, and Autogadiel was a German. So a friend told me in the city to go Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock, by the factory, and the boss made the foremen come out to the door and look for people if you need workers, if you give the jobs. So I go there. I was a tall boy, blonde, and I stayed at the back. And the boss, he likes one from the people there, a woman or a man. He make me the finger, you come here. I go there, and he title up mine person. I go there, I salute him. What's your name? I tell him, Moisa Hershkovits. In Romania, call me Moisa. He looked here, a Jewish name. How old are you? 17 years. Where you work before? I work in Ploiești. But what? But this and this, but the cheese. You say, Carol, the foreman from the milk factory. He had the milk, the pasteurized milk in Jagut. You say, Carol, you take him to you. This boy is for you. So Carol talked German. He was from Sibiu, from a city there with Germans in Romania. So, du sprichst Deutsch? Yeah, come with me. So he takes me there. I have a fine job there. I have milk and bread and everything to eat what I want. And I get strong. And I work there all the time. Then to come in the Antonescu with the Iron Guard. And she start to make the program of Jews and the trouble. So in the meantime, in 1939, I was there, I worked. It's occupied Transylvania, help from Transylvania, where my parents live, the Hungarian occupied it. Hitler make a pact and give us to the Hungarian, the help from Transylvania. So I remain in Bucharest, and my parents in the other side. So I want to go home. Here we start the trouble, and I leave the job because the governor, the Iron Guard, he take over the factory. The rich people he take over the factory, and I have to leave. I was a Jewish. So I leave. I want to go home now. Now to go home is not so easy. Over there is full of German army, because Hitler prepared the German army in Romania to invasion of Russia. In 1941, in June, invasion Russia. But the top point was Romania. In Romania, he crossed the Dniester, an invasion of Russia. So I want to go home. So somehow I get out from the capital city, and I go in Ploiești, where I worked before. Over there I have one guy from my place, from Romanian, who worked by the refineries. I go to him, and he helped me. I sleep over there at night, and he wants to send something home, some money for his family, and he helped me. But I have to move. So you can get out from the city, you have to have a special authorization from the headquarters, from the police. So I can get this. But I tell him, you know, Peter, but you are Peter, his name, you know, I talk German. Not perfect, but I talk German. I will go with a German train to Transylvania. So in the night at 12 o'clock, I go to the railroad, and I look for a cargo train, and I find a cargo train. I go to the cabin, and the guy was Romanian. I tell him, tell me, maybe you can give me here a little room in the cabin. I want to go to Brașov. Brașov was the first city close to Transylvania, to the part what the Hungarian occupied. And from there, I have to go somehow to cross the border. He say, don't worry, come in. Take me in, but watch. In this train, they have Germans also, because there's some materials for the German army, I don't know.
Did he mean German soldiers or German?
This one was a Romanian, but he worked by the train. But in the army was German soldiers also, because there was material, some supply for the German army, I don't know. So this was a good man. I tell him, listen, what I am, I want your help. He say, don't worry, you stay here, don't go out. Okay, I stay here, and somehow in the nighttime, I travel to Brașov. In Brașov, I go in the city, I find a little restaurant, and I go to eat something. And the owner was from my place, from Dej. The city talk Hungarian. He asked me, from where are you? I tell him. Say, Maria, give a little room for this boy. You can stay here 24 hours to rest. Tomorrow night I go to the railroad. I want to go up to Transylvania to continue. So I go to the railroad and I go on one wagon. A ticket I don't have. I can buy a ticket because I need authorization. So I go in the train. In the train, a lot of young people is singing and drinking, a bottle with vodka, drinking. I go near, say, Kamerad, Romanian. You want a drink? Yes, why not? Sit here. One asked me, from where you come from? Who are you? I tell him I'm a student. He tell me, we are going to the army. But the recruit, we go in the last city from Romania.
We'll continue on the next page.
Yeah.
Grade
Yeah.
2, Mike Hershkovits.
In the train, in the wagon, the boys drink there and singing. Come here. I go sit down there, give me the bottle. I tell them, what are you? I'm a student. I go to Turda. Turda was the last city before the Hungarian border. He go there, recruit in the army. I tell him, listen, I have a problem. What is the problem? I have no ticket. You want? Give me the paper. Paper, he have a paper for 8 boys. Foaie de drum, he calls us in Romanian. Travel letter, officially, for 8 persons. He tell me, one go home, he will come tomorrow, you be the 8th here in the list, and you cover. Fine. So the controller from the train come, bilete vă rog, he asked for the ticket, he give him the letter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Thank you. So you see, it's okay. Thank you. So we start to drink, to sing. We are come to Turda, to the last station. I say thank you very much for all. And I think you have a good time in the army. And I go, where are you going? I tell him, I tell you, I have to cross the border to go to, I'm from Hungary, from the other side. Oh, okay, good luck to you. And I go. So in the city I find another Jewish boy, but look for the same way like me. So he say, we are going together. Okay, yeah. I don't want to tell you everything here because the time is short. We go to the last little town, like Romania, something like that, by the border. Over there was a big hill with wilderness. So what there are 2 Jewish families live in this little town. We go, it's about evening. We go in one from the Jewish houses. We go in to ask for cigarettes. Say, yeah, we have. And he say, he look at us, he was not sure if he was Jewish or not. He think maybe a controller from the Administrația Financiară for the tobacco, for the cigarettes. But not, I tell her, don't worry, Amchu. They are Amchu. Jewish. Oh, mommy, this is Yiddish English. Yeah. So, supper. Make something to eat. But 2 girls there, 2 girls. The girls start to make some supper. I got to get dinner. And we eat supper. I tell the mother, listen, Mama, we need a guy, Romanian, for what? We have to cross the border tonight. Bring me a guy, but you think is responsible. And we are paying to take us on the top to the border, on the top of the hill, in the wilderness. Okay, she bring a man like this. And 12 o'clock, I say goodbye, and we are move. We are across the border, and we are on the other side of the Hungary. So, and the other day, was a small city there, Jaka, over there a bus station, and we take a bus in the evening to Bistrica, to a city what we take to our direction, to Desh, to our direction to home. So we take over there I can buy tickets, we talk Hungarian, over there no more Romanian, Hungarian. And we buy a ticket, we have some Hungarian money that my friend has. And shortly And on Saturday morning, I come home. I sleep over in Ilandam or in the little city Friday night, and in the morning, I get up early in the morning, Shabbos, and I go home. I have to go 10 kilometers to walk. So I walk, I come home exactly by 8 o'clock when my father washed the hand. And he get up, wash the hand, and my younger sister make the homework to go in school. Because there's a Saturday was also school, just Sunday no, the public school. Not all the time, but sometimes. So I come in Hungarian, good morning, good morning. My mother was sleeping, the little brother. I asked my father, do you have some cigarettes? Yeah, we have. My father, something is not kosher here. What kind of cigarettes you have? What you need? I tell him, Symphonia. Yeah, we have. And he remained with the table, with the water in the hand like this, vergliedert. He can move. My little sister, he look at me, the watch, but I was changed. I was home 2.5 years or 3 years. I grew up in this time. I have blonde ondulet hair, like permanent, very nice blonde ondulet. And my sister recognized me. He said, Father, this is our Moshe. And my mother woke up in the meantime. What happened? Who is this? It's our Moshe, Mom. Don't ask. What was there? So, all the friends from the town come. 3 years I was not home. And over there was Romanian, the Iron Guard. He killed a lot of Jews there, but pogroms and Suras. And my parents don't do nothing about me, if I'm alive or not. So, the simcha was big. So I remained home. I worked with my father. I was already 19 years old. I go to Budapest one time with a friend and look for jobs. I don't like the jobs that I find. I come back and I remain, I help my father, and I learn a little bit from this profession, my father's profession. I was home, there is 1943, the Hungarian was. In 1943, I get the order to go to present to the army. So October 4, 1943, I go to Baia Mare, the capital city from the province, and I get there. So 4 or 5 weeks to make me exercise like the soldiers. We had civil clothes, just the hat was Hungarian uniform, because we have to salute the officers. We make the exercise exactly like the soldiers, but no gun, because we have a yellow band, 3-finger yellow band, and this was the cemetery. We are Jews. So after 4 or 5 weeks, we take us from there to the railroad. In the train, we are going to Rodna, a city near the Carpathian.
Were you treated differently as a Jewish soldier than you would have been if you were not Jewish?
But the Hungarian?
No.
This was we are soldiers, but Jews.
But did they treat you differently? Did they treat you differently from the non-Jewish soldiers?
Yeah, sure.
How?
If you treat it different, you treat it like human beings, like soldiers, like normal soldiers.
Were you treated
You
the
got to
same?
have time also sometimes, but not like us.
Were you treated the same as the soldiers who were not Jewish?
No, not the same.
What was the difference?
The difference was this. We asleep on the floor, not in bed, on the floor, in the corridor there. In the normal Hungarian soldiers sleep in bed, and have the gun, and have the food was over there, not too bad. But the soldiers have a little better. They have also 4 cigarettes a day like the Hungarian soldiers over there. That's what we get like the soldiers, 4 cigarettes a day. That's also something. But we have to work. It was forced labor. Forced labor.
Forced.
Yeah,
Was it different from the work that the non-Jewish soldiers did?
sure. They have to work hard. And they take us to Rodna, to Orodna. Over there also a little city. Over there was the top, the big hills near the Romanian border, which is like the Carpathian, something like that. Over there we work, we make sometimes bunkers on the other side of the hill. That's just for exercise. We don't stay for nothing. In the afternoon a little exercise. We stayed there for Christmas in 1943. We got 3 days to go home for Christmas, but one day I spent to go, one day home, and one day I spent to come back. But it was also good, one day with the parents, with the family. It was very good. So in the end of January, he take us to the railroad and the wagons, and outside to Czechoslovakia, to the Russian, to the Polish border, to the Russian front neighbor. So we had traveled by 2 days and a night with the train to Czechoslovakia in a town, Voluc. The last station was for the railroad there, in the hills.
I wanted to ask you, what kind of work did you do in the camp in Orodna?
What kind of work? A half a day we work, we make, learn to make bunkers, or the tranchee, how he says, I say in English, to make the cable, under-cable. That's what we work there. But the work was not too much. Just the treatment was bad.
Did anybody daven there?
Yeah, sometimes. You get up early in the morning. You can do it. Because we don't sleep all together in one place, but the houses. 10, 12 boys by this house and by the neighbor. And so the boy get up earlier and he can daven.
Did any of the boys have their tefillin?
Yeah, some boys.
And were they allowed to use them?
Yeah,
Did you ever get together to sing?
sometime.
What was that like?
Sometime over there we have a boy have a fiddle, and she sing nice, but not too many times, because it was better when we quiet.
What did he sing about?
Because the soldiers, the Hungarian soldiers, don't like that.
What's that there gesingen?
Was not gesingen? Havana Gila. The gesingen Jewish leader. And the Hungarian soldiers don't like that. And it's better they don't do that. When we sing Hungarian, but not bad like that. But it's better don't to do.
Did he ever make up his own words to songs?
And what?
Did he ever sing his own words in the song when he played his fiddle?
Oh, no. No.
And what was the name of the man with the fiddle?
One, a couple of boys was have film.
The fiddle.
The fiddle. His name was Zelmanovich Tista.
And what happened to him?
He never come back. I don't know where he fell.
Where did you go after Orodna?
Yeah.
Where did you go next?
I go there, we have there what we have to do. Yeah, I have there somebody from my little town.
Not after Orodna, noch Orodna. Wie
Ja.
sind Sie gegangen?
Noch Oradna. Aros in the Russian from direction. Then I up in the Bahn, we are go up on the train in Voluc. It was the last station for the railroad there. And we are walked to the direction from the Polish border. We are walked by 2-3 days. And we are come there in the first town, Majdanko was the name, a little city.
When was this?
This was in end of January,
In which year?
1944.
What was the weather like then?
The what?
Weather.
The weather? Ah, the weather was winter time, was very bad. Very cold, and ice, and heavy snow. Very bad. We stayed there a short time, and we are moved over in the left town before the Polish border.
What kind of work did you do in Majdanka?
Bunkers. Bunkers, and sometimes to fix the bridges, a damaged bridge, or the damaged road. This was our job.
And how long did you stay here?
By Mondaka, they don't say more like a week. We are moved forward not far, the left town before the border. Torania was the name. And over there, help from the company in Canton, in the shul, in the Jewish shul, was a shul there. And the help by the houses near the shul. And over there, we are every morning we are go out to work. In the neighbor there, bunkers for the cable line.
Where did you sleep?
The people, the boys was living in the shul, sleeping in the shul, in the floor. And by the houses also the same thing. They don't give me a bed in the floor. We are sleep together, two boys. We are have a blanket. Everyone has a little blanket. They put us together, and we are sleep in the floor. The pillow was my kid bag. My bag, but I have my clothes. That's I make a pillow. And that's it.
And what kind of work did you do in Tarania?
The job, bunkers, to fix a bridge or a damaged part of the road. This was our job.
And how long were you here?
We was there in April, exactly to the Seder night. We are crossed the border to Poland, Galicia. We crossed the Polish border in mid in the night. I don't forget, never was the Seder night.
What was that like? Did you make a Seder?
Who makes Seder? We are walk to the hell. We are walking there. What Seder? Just remember, tonight is the Seder night. Don't forget. Oh, I know one religious boy. He tells me, forget me. Tonight is the Seder night. Okay, give me a glass of wine. Do me a favor. I'm sorry, I don't have no wine. So, was a full moon, like in the day, so nice. But a heavy ice on the road, and big snow, and cold, bitter cold. We are walk over by 1:30. We are come in the first town. Ludwikovka was the name. Over there was more colder, I don't know, like in this side. And we are going inside there where the horses sleep. How you call it in English? The stall, yeah. And they take it there, and we are sleep there. The head from this side, the head from the other side, together with what we have, the blanket, but bitter cold. I put my shoe under the head. In the morning when I get up, I can't take off the shoe, so like a bone froze the shoe. Terrible. So I was lucky. Yeah, our job there was a new job. We never do that before. The road was heavy ice on the road, and the Hungarian troops and the Germans have to get out to the front. And we have to cut the ice to make possible for the troops to cross the border, to go to the front. The front was somewhere, Tarnopol, I don't know, a little far away from us. So we are day and night we are working to cut the ice. I was lucky, I stayed there just 3 days. End of Holomoid Pesach, it's coming an order. We are in the company, 3 boys, bakers. When we go inside in the army, he asked, what is your profession? Baker. My friend, his father was a baker. He asked me, what I say? Your father is a baker? I say, you are also a baker. There were 3 boys in the company, bakers. It's come an order from the headquarters from inside the country. All the bakers to send them inside to the headquarters. All right. We are going to the headquarters, to where the captain's office was on the other side. And he give us a letter to can travel by train. And he give us 2 bread and 2 pieces of salami to have for 2-3 days food on the way. We have to walk to the railroad. The railroad was in Hust, a city there in Carpathia, Hust. We have to walk to the railroad by 30 kilometers. He don't give us transportation. He don't have to give us. He say, you start to walk. If you have opportunity on the way to catch something, try to do it. Okay, thank you very much. We are saluting. We are start to walk. We are going. The halfway we are walk. But the halfway is come a truck for a couple of German soldiers and a couple of Hungarian soldiers in the truck. Salut, what happened to us, to you? I show him, the sergeant from the Hungarian say that. He says, okay, take him to the railroad. He go to the railroad, to the station. Very good, well, lucky. He take us there. Salute him, thank you very much. And we are go to the train. Here was another different war already. Not so cold, not so many snow. It's a different war. We don't understand. So we are going the train, I start to go to Bayamare, home, to the headquarters. In the way, we are see inside the country already. It was the end of April. Inside the country, the cherry trees full of flowers, white and rosa. The cherry tree full of flowers, green, nice. And over there is Siberia, Alaska, terrible, but a different war. So we are coming to the headquarters in Bayamare. We are present there. You stay here a day or two. We will see for the bakeries. After a day, 2 days, come the order. You take us in the city to a private bakery, to machines, to ovens. And he say, you will start here to work. But supply will come tomorrow. Flour and yeast and you know what we need, all the supply. He tell us, you have to, your job will be to bake bread, how much is possible more. We have to give bread for the German army, what we come back from Russia. He's stationed here. All right, it's a good job. My mother say, I learned the profession to baker because I will have bread. You never get hungry. Okay, we wait. Me, my friend, but we were not 100% bakers. My friend was put 25%. I was 50%. How are we going to make? He give us tomorrow, bring another 2 men. He was married already and family. So he have his own bakery home. One in Oradjamar in the city, one in another city, bakers. My friend say, what is the situation? They're older on. He say, listen boys, I be the manager. We have start to work together and you have to listen to me. I say, yes boss, that's what I wait for. That's what I want. I worked with him in Canada. He died. He was an older man like me, 12 years older. He was a good friend. So we start to work. We bring the flour and add the supply. We start to make bread. But he forget. In the flour, you have to give water. And the water make also more the bread. No? He gave me 100 kilo flour to give him 100 kilo bread. But he was stupid. He forget from 100 kilo flour, I can make 150 kilo bread. So the manager say, that's what we have over. This is our profit. We'll say every day 100 bread, we make money, and we buy food, and everything what we need. If we make a good life there, in the meantime, we pick up the Jewish families to the ghetto. There was a city. And
When
over there,
was this?
what?
When was this?
In May 44. We was in the bakery. Over there was an old couple and a young woman with a 4-year-old boy. His man was in Ukraine somewhere in the front. And he took her to the ghetto. We remained at the Balabus.
How did you know they would take him to the ghetto? Did you see it?
I see it, my eye.
What did you see?
I see that he bring from outside the city, from my town, where I learned in school, from Chonkutanare. My father's families. my three aunts and my uncle, and all the family. Bring it with the wagon with horses all the night. In the morning come on to buy a marriage. Over there was the ghetto. All the Jews from the city, everybody know that. So we remained there and we took it to the ghetto. Come in the meantime, we start to work and we make the job. In the meantime come the holiday SHOAH, our holiday SHOAH, and we make, manager make some cake, delkala, cheese, cake, and somehow he get there in the ghetto, he get a permit from the police. He get there in the ghetto and took for the old family, for the old people, some food, and for the woman and the boy, but very good to us, and he took care in food. One time I was lucky, I do it. And she take her in and she come out and she thanks for the police. All right. So the simcha was not for a long time. Over there was good. I get sick in the meantime.
What happened?
It happened after 2 weeks. I eat so good. I come from the hungry land, from the cold land. I come here in the Gan Eden, how you call it? In Gehenna, in Gan Eden, I come in the good food. I know I get a virus, a grippe, how we call it there, and I get sick, I get high fever, terrible. And the young woman, she was at home, she bring a private doctor to me. I was so high fever. For 42.5, the man died. I have 41 fever. Then a doctor, he gave me a needle. He says, a virus is going to pass. He's young, he's strong, he's going to pass. He gave me a virus, he gave her a prescription, she bring me medicine from the drugstore. And for tomorrow I was already better. I was strong. But I have here a different story in the middle. It's not time for this, but I have to say it.
It's time.
My middle sister, Jenny, when I come here, I read a card home to my family. I'm here. I come here, I work in the bakery in the city for the army, just in this. And
They allowed you to send mail?
Yeah, yeah.
Did they allow you to receive?
Yes, not from, you don't have to say that from army Geschäft, from army story. Yes, for the civil, private.
And were you allowed to receive mail?
Yeah. So I read in Hungarian, I read a letter home, a card, a postcard, and I ask if it's possible to bring me some clothes. Here is already summer, and I don't have summer clothes. I'm serious. And what happened? And this time, the Jewish people don't have to move from one town to the other. They have already the yellow staff. My sister want to bring me clothes. She take a neighbor, an old man, a Romanian, a good friend from the family, and she dress like the Romanian, like a shiksa. She dress, and she take the old man, and she pass over the hill there to the autobus station, and she come to buy a marriage. She have the address, and she come exactly in this time when I was sick. She come in there. I licked that. I was there in bed with so high fever. And I dreamed something. And how I opened the eye. She comes, she go in the bakery, she asks my friend, where is Moshe? Moshe is crank. Moshe is sick, she's in the room. So he bring her up in the room. I was sleeping, I was dream something in the high fever. And she come of my face, near to my face, and I wake up. When I open the eye, I see his figure, and I was so, I'm of the shock. I was so excited, so terrible. I give a yell, and everybody come over there. Jenny, what you doing here? Moshe, you know already I'm sick. And we start to cry together.
We'll continue on the next page.
Yeah.
Mike
Okay.
Hershkovits.
Yes. the people who worked with me, we were four men. The manager was Berkovich Moshe. He has a bakery in a city in Radjamar. He has a wife and 2 children. Was he taken to the ghetto, also there in his city. And the second one was in another city, but his name was Arpi, but the family name I don't remember. Arpi was his name. And the third one was my friend, where we go together in school in a yeshiva, but his father was a baker. Gross Emil was his name.
And what happened to them?
He was with me all the way. He come home. We are liberated. We are come home together. Now.
And the others?
What?
And the other 2?
The other one was, I find them in Israel. He has a bakery after the war. The fourth one, I don't know. I never see him. This Simcha don't take long time after they take the Jews in the ghetto. I don't know what happened.
You were telling us that when you were sick, your sister came.
Yeah.
She was dressed in the clothing of a Romanian neighbor.
Yeah. My sister bring me the dress, and she go back home. She have to go back. She stay one day and a night there and back home. And
what did you talk about when she came?
About what?
When the Schwesters came. They can put what they get at me.
With the
Schwester.
Oh, what we can talk? How is mommy? How is daddy? How is there? How is the brother? How is home? How is everything? How is the parnusa? What we can talk? She asked me how I am. I come from the front there, from the terrible cold there. I tell her, you see me? I'm here, thank God. I was a little sick, but it's over.
Did they still have parnasa at home? Did they still have parnasa?
No.
They didn't. What happened to the business?
To the business when when they take away my parents, my father.
This was before. Were they still allowed to do business?
My father's. But they take him to Auschwitz, everything got no verschleppt.
But before that?
Before that, my father worked, my mother worked, was normal.
The business was allowed to continue?
Yeah. So after the people was in the ghetto, a short time, I don't know, come a order, the German army moved away from Transylvania into Hungary, and we have finished the job. It was in June, I think. In the end of June, something like that. I don't remember exactly. He come a order, he finished the business here, he sent us back to the companies, everyone to his company. So he sent me back to Karpatrus there. I find my company by the border, the Galician border, in a top on a hill. Over there the company make a road, and from the hill from the top to the valley, to can travel troops, you know. And the engineering corpus make a cable car line in the air from the top of the hill to the valley, but by 2-3 miles, something like that. For transportation for the wounded soldiers from the front would come. No. He bring her to the top of the hill Vara station, and there we are, our company, we take the wounded soldiers from the station to the wagon, to the cable wagon. So this was the job for the health in the company. The health company fixed the road, because from the top of the hill down to the valley, it was a road, but they had to fix it. They had to work a lot of it. They take rocks into. We were there. One day, we come a transport with wounded from the first line from the front. I don't know where the front was, not so far. And we, 2 boys, mit a, wie heißt der, was man schleppt dem verwundet. In English, how you call that?
On a wagon?
Not a wagon. Just 2 men take him from the wagon to the car. I don't know how you call it in English.
Say it in Yiddish.
In Ivrit, it is alunka. The kachat et a patsua. Alunka. In Yiddish heißt es a targe, weißt du? So, not important. So we are make this job in the afternoon. We take the wounded to the cable car to the station, and from there we send them down in the valley. It was a hospital, a hospital. It was a Zuerspiel, but a hospital. So between the wounded people was prisoners also, war prisoners from the Russian army, because fight with the Russians. One day, me and my friend, we were a couple, but he make the job. Is a woman in Russian uniform, a captain. Now that she was a doctor, a 40-year-old middle-aged woman. I was a little in good flesh. So I come with my friend. I have to take her to the cable to send her to the hospital. We put her in the Alunka, and she say, we are soldiers, we have the head. Yeah, I see she's an officer. Doctor, I salute her. She say, we are soldiers, but we are not soldiers. Civil clothes, military head. And she asked me, I don't know in Russia, she don't know Hungarian. She asked me in Russia, Zakuri, you smoke? I said, yeah, da. I know something in Russia, you know. So she take out a pack cigarette. She give me 2, 3 cigarettes for my friend 3. Spasiba, he's tanker in Russia. He say, what is that? She say, the yellow band. I tell her, yeah, my Evray, we are Jews. Robota Battalion Maďarski. Now she understands everything. We are Jewish boys in forced labor, but the Hungarian army. I see she start to cry. I say, yeah, my Evray also. We all go in a Yiddish doctor. I say, like Malka or something like that. She start to cry. She say, chłopcze, kinderla. She start to cry. Give her a couple of cigarettes. We are taken to the station there. We are salute her. And I wish you good luck to you. You can't talk to God over there when she come down to the hospital. That's terrible. You don't understand. Soldiers, civil clothes. What is this? I said, we are Jewish. Yeah, my Evray. Robota, he understands what is the situation. So that's what. Over there, we working a little time. This was July, August, something like this. End of August, I think, I'm not sure. I think end of August start to back up. And we are back up one day, 50 kilometers, we stop 1 day, 2 days, after that again, 40, 50 kilometers. And that was between the Carpath in there, in the hills. And we have come down to Kiraimes. It was a city, not the this way where we going now, but another line. And we are coming back up, and we are coming, it was Czechoslovakia already. Czechoslovakia, inside the country, near the Romanian border, because there is a river, it was the border, Tisa. It was the border between Hungary and Czechoslovakia. Romania and Czechoslovakia. But the border was Tisa, a river. And we are coming near to the big city, large city, Hust. We are sleep over one night there. And tomorrow morning, again, back up. After the Russian come from the back. The Hungarian and the German army back up. And there I come before the another city, like 30 kilometers, that's Neutsöller. In the side was a little town, Söllers Egres. We had sleep over in the night time there. We are here already, the Russian army is very smart, by 25 kilometers behind us. I tell my friend, this is the place we have to disappear. Because you're going to take us to Germany, and I don't want that. Better I want to die here, not in Germany. My friend say, that's a gross Emil. That's what took me together in the bakery. He was in my place there. He say, Moshe, I go with you. Okay. So in this night, and there was not just we were the smart guys to do that. Other people also understand the Russian coming and want to get free. In the morning, in our platoon, the platoon is 60 men on a company, the fourth part. In the morning, you have by 15 soldiers, 15 boys there, not more. The night I disappear. In the morning, but the Russian come, he feel the Russian come. Here already the light artillery from the back. In the morning, the Hungarian soldiers start to say, where is that? I don't know. But I was disappear also with my friend. We are going in the felder, I say in the field. There it was already end of August. He cut down the corn. He was put from the corn, you know what remains from the corn in the field. They make, how you call it in English? Dan omgesteld, dan zich trekken. We are go there, we are go in there. 2, 3 boys together. In the morning, the Hungarian look here, him, he look back. From all the company, he find 5 boys he catch. He shot them on the place, kill them. They were, how we call it in Hebrew, say, shat herum. It's almost the front line. Shat herum. I don't know in English how you call it. And he kill them, no court. They don't have to take them to court. Higher, the grade higher from a captain had the right to make in the court of the place. He shot them 5 boys. So it was in the morning. We had disappeared. He started to move. He moved. And we had sleep over there. In the night we had come to a wilderness, not far from there. And in the end from the wilderness was a little house. We come to the little house. We had asked for a piece of bread. The woman say, don't want to come in. Go there where the cows sleep, in the top there, in the stall. Go sleep over there, don't worry. Tomorrow the Russian going to be here. She give us to eat something, and we are go there. We are about 2 boys. Tomorrow, in the morning, she have a 16-year-old girl. She sent her to bring something, a little milk. She come up to give us something to eat. By 11 o'clock, we had the clacker from the cloister, tong, 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 from the church, tong, tong, tong. And the yelling in the town there, Simcha, the Russian here. We are free. She come up, the young girl, come down. Boys, she say in Russian, I don't understand what she says. Come down, come down. She kiss us, going to the mommy kiss us, the fathers. She bring brown from the fish, whiskey, free, no more Hungarian and Germany. The same thing.
What date was this?
Czechoslovakia.
What date? The toast.
The day? That I don't know.
The date. The date.
I don't know. I think that was in a Donnerstag too.
But when? What was the day? What month?
What month? November.
November what?
44. Also in 44. Because I get free early. Because I deserve. Over there I say, I have to die, I want to die here, not in Germany. So, we are free. They take in, the other neighbor come, a rich man, he said, talk Yiddish, I don't know how. The boy, the child, man, talk Yiddish good like me.
The neighbor spoke Yiddish?
Yeah, one from the neighbors there, I'm going. He talks Yiddish very good. He told me in the first war he was in my area, that Badej, in the war, in the Koshot Loyosh army, you know. So, he brings to drink, he brings speck, auf den Tisch, Chazer, with bread. All right, we have to move back to Uz, to across the border, to go home. So we are eating, you give us bread to have on the way, and we are go back. How we are going to Uz, to the big city, the Russian troops coming. I asked him in Russian, Kudайте товарищ? That's what I know to talk. Where are you going? Na Berlin. Everybody go to Berlin. The whole Russian, La Berlin. So we are sleep over in the big city at night, and tomorrow we are go a little more. We are find a damaged bridge. We have to cross the Tisa. The border, this was the border. All the bridges were damaged from the bombs. So we are find a bridge after I don't know how many kilometers was damaged, was danger to pass it. But somehow I get over it. My muscle hurts me, so I go like an acrobat. My friend was a very small boy, low boy, very schwach. Oh my God, I felt around in Wasser. So somehow how we passed the border. The first time was already in Romania. And they are going the second over there. They are finding the field a young man like us with a wagon with wood and with the horses. Hi, how are you? They said me, don't worry, you are in good place. I think before I come home from the Hungarian army, I deserved also. So come to my house. He was a rich man. Have 200 sheep, I don't know. What you want to eat for supper? What are they the evening time? I tell him, Mama Liga ku brunza. Mama Liga, you hear about Mama Liga? He say, Mother, these two boys like to eat Mama Liga ku brunza. He make a supper there. He brings to drink plum brandy. And they sleep over there the night. Tomorrow morning, home. They are going. Out cities, all to walk. No transportation. But we eat. When it was lunchtime, we go to the house. I want something to eat. Okay, what you have to give me? Eat, and we go. In the evening, we sleep over somewhere. But we was full of, you excuse me, full of fly. Because I have no clothes already. I have a shirt. Just this was whole, 12 fasten I have hanging on it. That's what the whole shirt. Don't ask me. So somehow I get home after 5 days to work. I get home, but not so far from Czechoslovakia, but to work is far. With a car I make it in 1 day. And I come home, so you can't believe what I feel when I come home. I see the house. We have almost a new house. My parents comes to make it. When I was a little boy, I remember. You can think how I feel when I come there. I see the house, nobody around there. I go, I open the door was open, no lock. I open the door, I go in, nothing in the house, some papers on the floor. I go in the second room over there, that was the bedroom, you know. Papers and some pictures of what was on the floor. No furniture, no nothing. There's two sisters, but I had the pictures, I find it on the floor there by the garden. I put it together somehow. So the neighbors come, oh, Moshe come home, Moshe come home. It was a big sensation. I come home. You know something about your sisters? I don't know nothing, I just come, how I know? I come from Russia and the sisters will take it to Poland, to Germany there. I don't know nothing. He come to eat and he come to sleep over. Everybody was friendly, but I tell you the 2 weeks I just sit in the house and I cry. That's what I do in 2 weeks. After that, 1 more week, I go here, I go in, I have no shoe. I have some clothes my mother threw in the window when she take the Hungarian gendarme. And to pick her up, it threw for my neighbor a suit, a shirt, something like that, in the window. Maybe my Moshe come home, give him. My friend from the town, that gross Emil, come from the city, you know, I am all alone there. He find me home. Moshe, what you doing? Nothing, I cry. This is not a business. He said, you put everything in the bag what you have, what I have already. You come down with me in the town. Ilan Damari, the little town. He said, we are already by 11 boys home there. We're going to open a cooperative, a store, a grocery, everything. And you will work with us together. You can't stay here alone. What you doing here? You're going to cry all your life? It's impossible. All right. So I close the door and I go with him. And we start to work. we start to make a life. We take a Hungarian woman, she make food, kochen, and a younger girl to wash, to make, and we start to make a life. The business start to go good. We work together. I was in the police over there also. I was a military man, army man all my life when I was a child. So we need a civil police. So I was the second officer for the
So
police.
you got a job with the military police?
Yeah, I got
And
a
you
job.
learned to marry?
Yeah, in the cooperative also. But I had a job in the police. I was the second after another one was also Hershkovits. I was older like him. And I was the adjutant, the vice president. So I was there in the police, in the cooperative with the boys together. And it's coming 45. The war go on. The war go on. Germany is not finished the war. So later in the winter time, it start to come home a couple of more boys. One come home with frozen legs. I don't know if in Ukraine or where. And we are bothered by 15 boys already together. And before Passover start to come home, the first transport, 10 Jewish girls from Auschwitz. And my wife was between the 10 girls. And she come home, the first Jewish girl. He offered me there, you will go over Ljubljana, a Chris, you will marry here, we have plenty girls here. You will marry here, what you going to do? I tell her, I don't know, I will see, maybe come on some Jewish girls. So before Passover we hear the transport and already is coming, 10 Jewish girls from Auschwitz coming home. The simcha was big. So shortly in August 12 we are married in 1945. She was the first girl. No, it was in this day was 3 weddings. We had was in the 3 first weddings there in the same city, Desh.
Were all the weddings in the same place?
Yeah. So they were there, but the shul was a rabbi. But a rabbi was he passed the Hungarian time from the ghetto, the border to Romania, because 7 children. I don't know how he do it.
Do you remember his name?
A rabbi, Panet. He's here in Borough Park, a son from him. Rabbi Panet, his father's cousin. I learned in the yeshiva with his son here together. Rabbi Panet is in Borough Park one, Mailak. And the rabbi was there, and the Rebbetzin also. He come back to Desh. He have a house there, and he give us Chippa Kedushin. And 3 weddings was in this day. So I married. She was a rich. My wife was a rich girl. She have a factory from flour, oil, in ground, in a water mill, a water mill, outside in the country. In a wool come. Wool. She was a rich girl. So I don't have nothing. I had this house with my parents. Later I sold it. So I leave the police in the business with the boys, and I was the first one that go marry from the Janssen house. So I go marry in 1945, was a big hasana. And after a year we have a baby, Hannah, my first daughter, and well, she born in 46. And we start over there the Communist Party. You want to be in the party, you want to be, no, I don't want. So the communists like to take away from the rich people everything. So he start with the politics, you have to be a party man. I don't be a party man. So I feel the situation is no good with the communists. I don't like the word communist, not to be a communist. The word I don't like. Because all my life I work, I was a worker. But to be a communist I don't like. I don't know why. And in 1947, 15th of July, my wife take 1-year-old baby of the arm, and I take the back with everything what we can take, but the 3 of mine back, and we cross the border to Hungarian to come to Germany. In Germany was BP camps after the war. So we crossed 4 black borders from Romanian to Germany. 4 black borders with a 1-year-old baby. It was something terrible. So we come somehow.
Can you describe it?
What?
What happened? What was it like? Crossing
What
the
happened?
border.
Oh. The first border by the Romanian, the Satu Mare there, well, we take a Hungarian guy, we pay him, because I don't know where is the border, to cross the border. So in the nighttime, 12 o'clock, the moon, with the shine of the moon, we close the border. But to the other side was the Hungarian patrol, and we have to stay there one day. He was his brother, also with a baby 8.5-year-old. We had 2 couples. His brother with a 1-year-old boy, and my daughter 1-year-old. We have to stay in a cornfield. It was summer. In a cornfield the whole day with 2 babies, because we can't go inside just in the evening. So somehow it's passed the day. The other day we take a wagon, we talk Hungarian, no problem, with the land. We are going to a city there, Fehérgyarmat. There was already a Jewish community, one organization to help people, refugees. Come a lot from Romania also, Romanian people, but don't talk Hungarian. To Germany, you want to go to the DP camps, to go of Israel, of America, of Canada, everybody somehow, somewhere. Over there, in the Vara camp, we stayed there a couple of days, and they make a transport, we come more Romanian people, to go to Budapest. Over there was a big camp in Buda, over the Duna. Over there was the concentration from the refugees. Okay, we have no problem, we talk Hungarian perfect. There from the community there, make the transport, I don't know how many people from Romania, from Transylvania. The Romanian people have a problem, don't talk Hungarian. Romanian over there, nobody understands. So he make me the Führer for a transport, the chairman for a transport, a wagon. But he tell us, listen to him, he talk Hungarian. You don't do nothing, don't talk. You have to come to Budapest, because the police catch him and take him. The police don't know about the refugees, you don't know that. Over there was normal, everything. And I take these people in the wagon, I sit with my wife, normal, of a bank there, in, behind me, some Hungarian people, we talk.
We'll continue on the next thing. Page 4, Mike Hershkovits.
So somehow we are come to Budapest. In the train, I explain for these people, for the Romanian people, be quiet, don't talk. You don't know to talk, don't talk. If something, tell me, I will talk. So the thing was, we come to Budapest, over there I explain them, to 4 or 5 together, no more. This autobus, this number bus, go up to Buda, there, over there, by this station you go down. We can go together. But I explain what you have to do. Don't talk. I buy a ticket, show for the driver, for the bus driver the ticket, and zip. All right, but you know, the Romanian people have to talk a lot. Terrible. I think she go die, and she said, I tell you, don't talk. Be quiet. Don't talk Romanian. Start to talk Romanian. The police catch a couple of people with 2 young girls. He stays 5-6 weeks in jail in Budapest. Yeah, because talk. So this is over. We stay there. We don't stay in the camp, because we go in the city, we find a room somewhere there in the city. She has a cousin, but he was with us together. He knows some. We are go to a Jewish there, Klein, and we are sleep over there a couple of nights. So after a week, we make a transport to Vienna. We have to go to Germany. After a week, we organize 2 trucks, like army trucks, military trucks, by 120 people. families, one child, two child, and to the Austrian border. So we take them the night time from the camp. We put us in the trucks, and we go to the Austrian border. We come in Vienna. Over there by the border I have also, but that's not important here. We come to Vienna. Vienna take us in Rothschild Hospital. Rothschild, the Baron Rothschild Hospital. Over there was so many people, refugees from Romania, from, I don't know, from Russia. Full. Was terrible there. All right, so we stayed there. I don't know if we stayed there 24 hours. But somebody helped us in move us in a smaller camp in another street, not so far from there, a smaller camp, not so many people. Over there was good. We stayed in Vienna by 3 weeks.
What was the name of that camp, do you know?
By the last camp, Asperger Straße. How we called the camp, I don't know, but Asperger Straße, I remember the street. So, after 3 weeks, we stayed there, we crossed the border to Germany. In the night time also, somebody took us, over there was already from the Jewish organization, from the Bricha. Jewish organization helped us to cross the border to Germany. We are coming in Germany in Eiring, the first town, after it crossed a river. You have to cross a little river, not so big. If she fall inside the water, here with the baby in the hand, my wife, and I have to pick her up from the water, don't ask. It was terrible. So it was wet, and the baby was wet with the clothes, and not all English, not much time. And she fell in the water with the baby. So somehow we are coming in the camp. In the camp there was some, but this is $1. You think we are rich, we are come, we bring dollars. So I tell her, forget about it. You have, that's what is way, that's what we have. We have a baby and the little schmackers, little clothes, and that's it. We are going to go to München. And that's it. Okay, the other day we take the train and we are go to München. In München we are coming at DP camp in the Leopold Kaserne. It was international. The Leopold Kaserne in town from the city. Over there was an army, German army camp. We stayed there by a week, get some clothes. And we have a friend there from Poland. He gave us the address. The American officer would work by the joint. He sent us home to him. He had, his wife was Hannah, but so good American. And she, the baby was also Hannah. She take the baby, was a very nice baby. She take the baby, took her to make her a bed. She bring a new clothes, and she was very nice. In chocolate he gave her. And we make a bed also. He sent me to the barber. He have a driver with a car. They make me a haircut. He give me a nice underwear and everything new, in a suit. He make me a lord. And for her he give clothes, he make me like clothes like a lord. He sent me back in the Kaserne, the Leopold Kaserne with his driver. Took her back to the Kaserne. We come back in the Leopold Kaserne, his brother, sister-in-law, visited me, where you come from? We have family here in the city. So from there, after a short time, we sent us to the BP lager, by 50 kilometers from München, Gabersee by Wattenburg, and we stayed there. In the meantime, was state of Israel.
When did you get here?
What?
When did you get here?
In 1947.
What month?
August, September.
And so when did you stay here?
And we stayed there almost a year. In May 1948, come of State of Israel. I was there. And we want to come to the United States because she has a brother here. But he don't want to help us. He think maybe he has to keep me off his back. I was 25-year-old, I was strong. So he don't want to help. We say, he start the propaganda there, was the first war with the Arabs. He say, every day you see new placards. Guy Heint, morgen kann sein zu spät. Go today, tomorrow can be too late. But Israel had the population 600,000 people in this time, no more. How many soldiers you can have? So I was young, begon gehangen te baten, the hand. I told her, Mommy, we are going to Israel. With a baby, with a baby. You see, America, I can't go to America. Your brother don't want to help us, leave him there. I go to Israel. So we registered. I want to go with Altalena, the ship was here, I heard about Altalena. But she said, you don't leave me here with a baby, 1.5-year-old, 2-year-old baby, and you go with Altalena. But Altalena was full of munition, and gun for the Haganah. And Altalena was go down to the Natania. The Ben Gurion with the Begin fighting there, and 16 boys fallen there, killed there. So she don't let me go. Okay, I don't go. We all go together. So by the holidays, before the holidays, we leave München by train to French, to Marseille, to the port city. In Marseille, we stayed there 3 weeks in a camp Grand Arenas in Marseille. After 3 weeks, we get taken to a ship, Italian ship Caserta. And in 6 days and 6 nights, we are come to Haifa. We are come to Haifa. In Israel, we start a new life. Hebrew, a little bit. Dreimal good. Okay, we are talking Yiddish, we are talking a little. Over there you have Romanian, Hungarian, German, anything you want, Russian, but an international mishmash. So, a short time, I start to work, this I do work, everything is possible. We get a house, an Arab house near Haifa, no windows, no doors. Okay, we take that, we move in there. And after a short time, say, Moshe, you have to go to the army. You need us. I was 26 years old. So they take me to the army. She remained home with a baby, 2-year-old baby. And don't ask, it was very hard. It was. And thank God we had passes. And after I finished the army, I come home, I work a little bakery, a little construction. I say this is not a business for me. I go to the police. I talk already Hebrew well. I liberate soldier from the army. The yes was good. He took me a favor, he took me. And I work in the police 6 years. 6 years. I worked first in Haifa, in port. After 4 months job, sent me to the police school, to the academy. I was there for 4 months. After I come back, make me a short time, I was sergeant. I was, I was in shift there. Over 25 men entered my hand. And I was 6 years after that. They have to send me to the officer school, and I was not in the party. I don't like to be a party man. And he sent somebody else in my place, and I would get met, and I say, I resign. I read a resign letter, go to my commandant. Why? Because I don't want to be a partner. I'm going to be a farmer. And I leave the police, and I go to a farm near Ashkelon. The name was Yad Natan, Hungarian. Most people over there talk Hungarian. Romanian, Hungarian. And we are stayed there 11 years. We are working there. We have cows, chicken, and horse, and everything you want. We are worked very hard. Yeah, but we have a nice farm. In the meantime, my older daughter married. A boy come from here, a Hungarian boy come from here, from the United States. We have the parents there. We go in school with my daughter, his sister. Have the parents there in the little town in our neighbor. They come to visit the parents. She see my daughter, and she fall in love. And we are want to marry. Okay. We make a wedding in Tel Aviv. She marry, and his husband come back. After a couple of months, I take her here, make the papers. Have to go to the American consulate to swear she's our daughter because she born in Romania. But we don't have no paper, no. Have to go to the American consul to swear that Hannah Rafet is our daughter born in Romania, this and this. All right. She get the visa to come here. 2 years was okay. After 2 years, mommy start to cry. She want to see Hannah, want to see the daughter. I can bring you daughter here. It's not in Tel Aviv. So we decide maybe we are going to go to the United States. So she take the younger one. He was 12-year-old. And he come like tourist here to visit the daughter. And after she was here, she come in July.
What year?
66. We was in Israel 18 years. In 66, we leave Israel. She come in July. In the end of August, I close the door also there, and I go to Sweden, like tourist. I have no visa for America, like tourist. And I say that 3 months. From there I go to Canada. They have visa for the expo, the international expo in 67 in Montreal. I have visa for the expo, all 3. I go there, and we are come together there. My friend from the bakery, from the Hungarian army, Berkovic, he was there my bakery manager. He tell Moshe to come. He will work with me in the bakery. He give me a job there, and I was there. We stayed there 2.5 years. And from there, after 2.5 years, we come over to the United States.
Did you ever go back home again?
After how many years? From here we are going in 73. Now visit to Romania.
You went together with your wife?
Together.
What did you find there?
But I find nothing. My house, I sold my parents' house in my time, right after the war. I sold us for a Chris, and he moved us over of another place from there, of his garden. All right. So I don't have nothing. Just he tell me, you see, this is your house. Oh, thank you. Gabriel, I sent him the house. All right, I don't find nothing. Just friends from the school, from the children.
Find friends.
Yeah, from the children, yes. When we go in school together, we
But
play together.
those were people who were not Jewish. That was from the public.
All no Jewish there. All no Jewish, all Christian. I think Jewish, but I have friends, my friends. We have our children together, play together. When I can go anytime, I'm very welcome there. Principally, you come from America, you bring them American cigarette, a present, but now she's sick. In this situation, my wife, I can't do this. And she feels better, she don't have the stroke. Maybe I make a trip Hungary or Romania. It's nice to see again, but now it's impossible.
Do you ever dream about your experiences? Do you ever dream about what you went through?
I think about, but
Do you have nightmares?
yeah, but it's impossible. In this situation, what my wife is now.
Do you dream about what happened? Chaloimet and chulam. Es kommt einmal zu chulam, was ist passiert?
Oh, in dream? Yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes in dream I see the place, the house, I see my family. I close the eye, I see everyone separate. I want to see it.
And what happened to everybody? What happened to your family?
My whole family remain in Auschwitz. All.
You were the only one who survived?
I was the third child.
And you're the only one who survived?
Only one survivor.
Do you have any message that you would like to give to us?
I don't understand.
Do you have any message that you would like to tell us?
Oh, no. No.
Do you have anything you would like to say to your children or to your grandchildren?
I don't know, it's too hard for me. Too hard for me to talk about this. To remember again the whole story is very hard.
Do you want to tell us anything for the future?
What can I tell for the future? One thing what I can say. I wish for the next generation to don't do about these stories what I tell you now. Don't hear more about stories like this. That's what I can say.
Is there anything else you would like to say? Okay, we're going to see your pictures now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your testimony.
Okay. Can I have a thing? This is my picture. I was 14-year-old. I was by the bakery and dish. I started to learn to be a baker, the profession. This was made in 1936.
How did you get the picture?
I may go to a photo store.
When did you find it?
This I find home between the papers. I can say almost by the garbage. I find the picture. I clean her up and I take care of her. This is my wife's picture, Magda Hershkovits. She finds us also somewhere home in the garbage. She saves us, she clean her up, and she make a picture to have a remembering for the children. This is my picture. I was here 18-year-old in the city Ploiești in Romania with my friend, but we were together. I find this also home somewhere. I don't remember exactly. It's an old picture, but I save it.
Do you remember your friend's name?
Adolf Birkenthal.
And what happened to him?
I don't know. I never see him again. This is my picture. This was made in 1943 by the Hungarian army in the city Baia Mare, in the camp where we take in October 4, 1943. This is my picture with my two sisters together. I find that pictures in different pictures home, almost in the garbage, and I put us together to have a remember from my sister. That's all I have. I don't have pictures from the other members of the family.
What were the names of your sisters?
The older sister is Pearl,
Of which part?
and the second one is Jenny. Pearl is born in 1916, and Jenny is born in 1920. I am older there, but I make us later.
Is Pearl on your left or on your right?
Pearl is in my left. This is my picture with my wife together. It's made in Germany, in the camp where we were, Gabazé by Wasserburg, with our baby together. The baby was a year and a half old this time. This is mine a picture, and I made it when I served in the police by Haifa. My wife there in one of the friend, a police, and my daughter, Hannah. It was made by the house where I live in this time, near Haifa.
Whose dog is that?
This is my little daughter, Hannah.
The dog.
The dog was our dog. We have a little dog by the house. And the dog come also to make the picture. This is my picture, and I served in the police department in Haifa. It's made in 1950, short time after I go in the police. This is our picture together with the family by, by party occasions in the house. The house by my grandson on Long Island.
Facing you on your right side, who is that? Sitting on your,
In the right side, it's my grandson,
what's his name?
Brian Fried.
And next to him?
Avi Brian Fried.
And next to him?
Next to him is my son-in-law, George. After this is my daughter, Hannah. His son, Stephen. My daughter, Penina. And my grandson, Stephen. And Robert. This is my picture with my wife. The party from our grandson, Bar Mitzvah, Robert.
What year was that?
I don't remember.
He's 18 years now.
I was 18 years, 5 years ago.
Please introduce us to your wife.
This is my wife. We are together 52 years. And all I can say, I venture to be in good health because she is a little sick. If you can, don't say nothing. If you can.
I'm very happy I have him to take care of me. If he's not here, I'm not here. He takes care of me like a baby. Brings me the food to the table. He helps me to cook, clean the house. He's like a maid. I feel very sorry for him.
Is there any message you'd like to give us?
What kind of message you mean?
Can we learn something from this?
I can tell you, we have a very nice life together. We are working together. And he was good to me, I was good to him. He did everything for me, till today. But I fell sick, I can't do anymore, nothing. I feel sorry for him that he has to do everything what I do. The kids, they are for them. They cannot coming to help me. I like clean, I like to cook good, I like everything, but I can't do anymore, nothing.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Is there anything else you'd like to say, Mr. Hershkovits? Would you like to say something else?
No.
Would you like to say something to the children and the grandchildren?
I wish for all the children good luck. And I have to see Mary, my granddaughter. I have to see. I like to see her Mary first and all. That was grandmother, grandfather can wish. I hope it's going to happen short time.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.